Hello students, so today we are going to do the line-wise paraphrasing of Act 2, Scene 8. In this scene, Shylock discovers the elopement of his daughter with a Christian and her theft of gold and jewels while fleeing. So, in this scene, what we are going to read is we will read that Shylock will come to know that his daughter Jessica, she has run away with a Christian, that is Lorenzo, and she has stolen gold and jewels from her father's house before she ran away while fleeing. Fleeing, the word fleeing means when she ran away from there. This intensifies his hatred for Christians. The word intensifies means increases. So the hatred which Shylock already had in his heart for the Christians, that is increased because of this act of his daughter and his desire for revenge, and now he wants to take revenge from the Christians. Salarino and Salanio talk about a shipwreck and hope that it is not Antonio's. So Salarino and Salanio, who are Antonio's friends, both of them, they talk about a shipwreck which they have heard, and they hope that that ship was not Antonio's. The scene further highlights Antonio's love for Bassanio as he bids farewell to him with tearful eyes. And we also will read that Bassanio leaves for Belmont, and then how Antonio parted from Bassanio when he was leaving for Belmont. Now, line wise paraphrasing. Venice, a street. So, this scene 8, has been set in a street in Venice. Enter Salarino and Salanio. So, Antonio's friends Salarino and Salanio enter the stage. Salarino. Why, man, I saw Bassanio under sail. With him is Graciano gone along, and in their ship I am sure Lorenzo is not. So Salarino informs Salanio, why man? Why man? He is not questioning, but he is simply telling his friend Salanio that he had seen Bassanio under sail. He had seen Bassanio sailing towards Belmont. With him is Graciano gone along, and he has seen Graciano going along with him in his ship. And in their ship, I am sure Lorenzo is not, and he is sure that Lorenzo was not in their ship, the ship in which Bassanio went to Belmont. Salanio. The villain Jew with outcries raised the Duke, who went with him to search Bassanio's ship. So Salanio says that the villain Jew, that is Shylock, with outcries raised the Duke. So Salanio says that the villain Jew, that is Shylock, with outcries means outcries means complaints. So he says that the villain Shylock, he complained to the Duke, and he made the Duke to come into action. Then the Duke went with him to search Bassanio's ship. Like the Duke went to Bassanio's ship to search against the complaint of Shylock, who said that his daughter has eloped with a Christian, Lorenzo, and they might be eloping in Bassanio's ship. Salarino. He came too late. The ship was under sail. So Salarino says that he came too late. He means the Duke. The Duke was late to reach Bassanio's ship because till the Duke reached the harbor from where the ship was about to sail, the ship had already sailed. But then the Duke was given to understand that in a gondola was seen together Lorenzo and his amorous Jessica. But there the Duke was informed, he was given to understand, means he was made to understand, or he was informed that in a gondola is a kind of boat. It is a flat boat which is used in Venice. So the Duke was informed that in a gondola, Lorenzo and his amorous Jessica, amorous means his loving Jessica. So loving Jessica of Lorenzo and Lorenzo, both of them, they were seen going in a gondola. Besides, Antonio certified the Duke they were not with Bassanio in his ship. Besides this, Antonio certified means Antonio assured the Duke that Lorenzo and Jessica, here the word they refers to Lorenzo and Jessica. So Lorenzo and Jessica, they were not in Bassanio's ship. Salanio. I never heard a passion so confused, so strange, outrageous, and so variable as the dog Jew did utter in the streets. So here Salenio says that he had never seen such confused expression of anger or such confused expressions of feelings, so strange, outrageous, and so variable. Like this Shylock, he has expressed his feelings in such a strange way, in such a outrageous manner, like in such excessive a manner, and so variable. Variable means the feelings of Shylock, they were changing again and again, as the dog Jew did utter in the streets. The way Shylock was uttering, the way Shylock was complaining or shouting in the streets, Salenio says that I have never heard anyone doing that. I have never seen anyone expressing his feelings in that way. My daughter, O my ducats, O my daughter, fled with the Christian, O my Christian ducats, justice, the law, my ducats and my daughter. A sealed bag, 2 sealed bags of ducats, of double ducats stolen from me by my daughter. So these are the words which Shylock was uttering in the street. So he was crying, Shylock was crying for his daughter, he was crying for his ducats, he was crying for his daughter, and he was shouting that his daughter has fled. His daughter has fled means his daughter has run away with the Christian. And then again he was crying for his money, he was crying for his Christian ducats. He wanted justice, he wanted law. I mean, he was talking about law, he wanted justice. Again he was crying for his daughter and the ducats. A sealed bag, 2 sealed bags of ducats, of double ducats. So here he says that my daughter has stolen 2 sealed bags of full of ducats, but 1 sealed bag was of double ducats, means 1 sealed bag, it was double the value of the first one, that has been stolen from me by my daughter. So my daughter has stolen 2 sealed bags of ducats. One was double the value of the other. And jewels, 2 stones, 2 rich and precious stones, stolen by my daughter. Justice, find the girl. She had the stones upon her and the ducats. So Shylock was crying in the streets, and he was saying that my daughter has stolen jewels. She has stolen 2 stones, like she has stolen 2 very precious stones from me. And precious stones, like she has stolen 2 precious stones stolen by my daughter. She has stolen these things from me. He wanted justice, and he says that find the girl. Like he says, find my daughter. The girl here refers to Jessica. He says, find my daughter. She had the stones upon her and the ducats. So he says that she has the stones upon her. The word upon here refers to with. So he says that my daughter has taken the ducats with her. Please find out my daughter. I want justice. Then Salarino replies, why, all the boys in Venice follow him, crying his stones, his daughter, and his ducats. So Salarino says that yes, all the boys in Venice, in the streets of Venice, they were following him, they were following Shylock, and they were imitating Shylock, they were running after him, and they were crying his stones, his daughter, and his ducats. Salenio, let good Antonio look, he keep his day, or he shall pay for this. Then Salenio says that it is good that Antonio should take care that he pays the debt, he pays the borrowed money on time. Otherwise, Antonio has to pay for this. Otherwise, Antonio will be in danger, he will be in trouble. Salarino, Mary, well remembered. I reasoned with the Frenchman yesterday. So Salarino replies that, yes, Mary. Oh, he recalls Goddess Mary and says that, oh, well remembered, on the name of Goddess Mary, you remembered me well, or you reminded me well. I reasoned with the Frenchman yesterday. Reasoned here, the word reasoned here means I happened to meet, or I happened to talk to a Frenchman yesterday, who told me, in the narrow seas that part the French and English, there miscarried a vessel of our country richly fraught. So he says that yesterday I happened to talk to a Frenchman who informed me that in the narrow seas means in the English Channel, that part, the French and English, that part means that separates the French and English, means that separates France and England. In that part of the English Channel, there miscarried a vessel. Miscarried means a vessel. Vessel means a ship. A ship had got wrecked somewhere in the English Channel. And that ship belonged to our country. That means the ship belonged to Venice, and it was that ship which was found wrecked there. That ship was richly fraught. The ship was richly fraught means it was loaded with expensive goods. It was loaded with expensive material. I thought upon Antonio when he told me. So Salarino says that as soon as I was informed that a ship had got wrecked in the English Channel, immediately I thought upon Antonio. I remembered Antonio when the Frenchman informed me. I thought upon Antonio when he told me. So this he refers to the Frenchman. So and Salarino says that as soon as the Frenchman informed me regarding the shipwreck, immediately I recalled Antonio and wished in silence that it were not his. And after recalling Antonio, I wished in silence, I prayed to God that that ship which has got wrecked, it were not of Antonio, it were not his. The word it refers to the wrecked ship and his refers to Antonio's. So Salarino says that I prayed to God in silence that the ship which has got wrecked, it should not be of Antonio's. Salenio, you were best to tell Antonio what you hear, yet do not suddenly, for it may grieve him. Then Salenio advises Salarino that whatever you have heard, you must inform Antonio about that. But please don't do it suddenly. Please don't do it quickly, for because it may grieve him. It may grieve him means it may put him into sadness. Grieve him means it may put him into sadness. Like if you will inform Antonio quickly, maybe Antonio may feel sad. Salarino. A kinder gentleman treads not the earth. I saw Bassanio and Antonio part. Now, Salarino says that a kinder gentleman. So here the kinder gentleman refers to Antonio, and the word kinder gentleman means a generous person. So Salarino says that I have never seen a generous person walking on earth like Antonio, like as Antonio is a kind and generous person. I have never seen any kind person walking on earth. Walking on earth, the word treads means walking, but here it stands for living on earth. I have never seen a kind gentleman as Antonio living on earth. I saw Bassanio and Antonio part, and then Salarino says that I saw Bassanio and Antonio part, like when both of them parted, when Bassanio left for Belmont, how both of them departed from each other. Bassanio told him he would make some speed of his return. So when Bassanio was leaving for Belmont, Bassanio told him. So the word him here refers to Antonio, and the word he refers to Bassanio. So Bassanio told Antonio that Bassanio would come back quickly. He would return quickly from Belmont. He would try to return quickly from Belmont. He answered, do not so. So this word he here refers, he here is Antonio. So Antonio answered, do not so. Antonio answered that Bassanio should not make a hurry, like he should not hurry up there. And then Antonio said, slubber not business for my sake. So Antonio told Bassanio that he should not slubber. Slubber means he should not spoil his business. The business for which he is going to Belmont. Like Bassanio is going to Belmont in order to marry Portia. So Antonio advises Bassanio that he should not hurry up in making the choice of the cascades for his sake. So, slubber not business for my sake, Bassanio, but stay the very ripping of the time. So, Antonio advised Bassanio that he should stay there for the very ripping of the time. For the very ripping of the time means Bassanio should take his time and he should wait till the right time. Very ripping of the time means he should wait for the appropriate time. And for the Jew's bond which he hath of me, let it not enter in your mind of love. So Antonio advises Bassanio that when he will be in Belmont, he should not bother about the bond which Antonio has signed with the Jew, with Shylock. He should not stuff his mind with the thoughts of bond, and he should keep love in his mind. Let it not enter in your mind of love means your mind which is full of love for Portia now, that mind should not be stuffed with the thoughts of the bond. Like you should leave, or you should stop bothering about the bond. Be merry. Be merry means be happy, and employ your chiefest thoughts to courtship and such fair ostents of love. So Antonio advised Bassanio that he should use his chiefest thoughts employ your chiefest thoughts means you should use your chiefest thoughts. Chiefest means main thoughts to courtship in order to express your love to Portia. And such fair ostents of love, and you should use your love, or you should use your feelings, you should use your thoughts in just displaying. Ostents of love means just displaying your love as shall conveniently become you there. And that display of your love will help you become more convenient in making the choice of caskets. And even there, his eye being big with tears. So, though Antonio was trying to convince Bassanio that he should not hurry up and he should take his time in making the choice and he should express his love to Portia. Still, Antonio's eyes were filled with tears. His eyes being big with tears means his eyes were filled with tears. Turning his face, he put his hand behind him. So Antonio turned his face and he put his hand behind him, and with affection wondrous sensible, he wrung Bassanio's hand, and so they parted. So Antonio turned his face, which was full of tears in the eyes. So and then he wrung Bassanio's hand. Wrung means he clasped Bassanio's hand. He held Bassanio's hand very tightly, and so they parted. So they here refers to Antonio and Bassanio, and this is the way both of them parted. Salarino, I think he only loves the world for him. So Salarino says that I think he, the word he here refers to Antonio and him here refers to Bassanio. So Salarino says that I think Antonio loves the world. Antonio loves this life only for Bassanio. I pray thee, I request you, let us go and find him out. Let us go and find him. The word him here refers to Antonio. Let us go and find Antonio out and quicken his embraced heaviness with some delight or other. So Salarino says that let us go and let us find out Antonio and quicken his embraced heaviness. And quicken means let's cheer him up. The embraced heaviness means the sadness in which Antonio is engulfed. The heaviness here refers to embraced heaviness here refers to the sadness in which Antonio is engulfed. So let's cheer Antonio up and let us help him in overcoming his sadness with some delight or other, with some amusement. Let us amuse Antonio, who is sad now because of the departure of his friend. Salarino says, do we so? And Salarino replies that yes, we must do that. Let us do this. Let us cheer Antonio up. And after saying this, both of them, they leave the stage.